Hi and welcome to Pilates with Courtney. Today we'll be using a magic circle for our prop of choice on the reformer today. Possibly adding a ball in just for some support on your headrest, but you don't need the ball. And then springs, we're gonna do at least 3 reds. If you would like it to be a little heavier for your footwork, 3 reds and a blue. And we're gonna start by laying down, grabbing our magic circle. I'm gonna put the ball behind my head, as I've been really liking that lately. Okay, so we're just gonna start with having our feet on the foot bar in a Pilates V. So heels are together, toes are apart. Your pelvis is in that neutral position, and we're gonna just start with our ring lifted up over our chest. And drop your shoulder blades down a little bit, take a breath in, and then exhale, push the carriage out, give the ring a little squeeze, and then resist it back in. So you're pushing and resisting in. So each time you're squeezing that ring, you should start to kind of feel your core waking up a little bit. Inner thighs zip up as you push out. And we'll do 4, 3, 2. On the next one, bring the carriage halfway in. Keep your heels together and little pulses of the carriage in the ring. 6, up an inch, down an inch. 5, 4, it's just a gentle pulse of the ring. 2, and 1, push all the way out and bring it back in. Good, now put your feet wide on the bar in that wider position, maybe a little wider than your shoulders. The ring is gonna come now down over your chest, and we're gonna do the same thing, pushing out, squeezing the ring, and then on the way in, see if you can pull the ring apart. So you push out, squeeze, inhale, pull the ring apart, feeling your lats engage there. Okay, go at your own pace. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2. On the next one, bring the carriage halfway in, and we do those pulses again. Yes. As you're pulsing, think of trying to squeeze your heels together, making sure those inner thighs are getting engaged as well. 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way out. Bring it back in. Good. Bring your feet back into parallel position on the balls of your feet. Heels are lifted. We're back up to the ring over the chest. Arms are long. Breathe in. Exhale, push out, and give the ring a squeeze each time you push out. Good. Knees are tracking right over those ankles and toes. Ideally, the heels are lifted the whole time. 4. Good. 3, 2. Halfway in on this next one. Bring it halfway in. Pulse. Pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push all the way out and bring it back in. Good. Lower the ring down. And you can actually just put the ring aside for a second and then push the carriage out. Drop one heel. Get that nice calf stretch. And then switch. And switch. Good. One more time. Good, good. Bring the carriage in. Take your ball out. Place it aside for a moment. Ring, I would like you to grab your ring and place it behind, place one pad behind the base of your skull. So it looks like this. You're gonna hold it on the other side, and it's just gonna help to support your head. So you're not actually pulling on it, but you're helping, your head is just kind of resting in the pad of the ring. Elbows are wide. You're gonna curl your head, neck, and chest up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Bring your legs to tabletop position, and it's single leg stretch. Reach one leg out long, pull in and switch. That low back is pressing into the carriage, and you're staying lifted. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Adding on, we're gonna go into crisscross. So now rotate towards the opposite knee as one leg extends, and then switch. Keep your elbows wide and switch. And switch. So it's single leg stretch with that rotation, opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Again, the ring is just helping to support your head. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, take the ring out from behind your head. Good. Okay, now the ring is, you're just gonna hold it. You could always do this next one with your head down if you'd like, but I'm going to show it in a lifted chest position. Bring your legs to tabletop. Hover the ring over your shins. Reach your arms over your head and your legs extended. Inhale and exhale, pull everything back in. Okay, we'll go for 8. It's like double leg stretch. 7. Good, almost there. 4. Last 2. And last 1. I gotta turn my heater off. Oof. Very good. Okay, place the ring down for a moment. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. Okay, moving on into some bridges. So making sure your headrest is down, or if you have a ball behind your head, take it out. Grab your ring, and we're gonna start by threading our legs inside the ring so that the pads of the rings are on the outside of the knees, and your feet are on the foot bar, heels or arches to begin. Okay, now starting with that articulated bridge, take a breath in. Exhale, flatten that back, peel your spine up, breathe in at the top. Exhale, roll the spine down, bone by bone. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peel the spine up, breathing in at the top, and exhale, roll the spine down. One more time like that. Breathe in, exhale, roll it up. Hold your hips up here. We're gonna do little pulses of the hips. So we lower the hips and lift. Lower and lift. Try to keep the carriage still. Good. 6, 5. You have a little bit of tension on the ring, but not too much. 4, 3, 2. On the next one, you're going to hold your hips up and press out on the band or the ring. Press out, out, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now combine those moves. Dip the hips, lift, and press out. Dip, lift, press out. 6, down, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse the ring 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the spine down. Take the ring out. Place the ring between your knees. And now your legs are obviously going to be a little bit wider because you got that ring in between your knees. All right, so heels or arches on the bar. Take a breath in. Just lift your hips up for this one. Adjust so that you have a good grip on the ring, but you're not fully squeezing it yet. Okay, here we go. Dip the hips and lift. Dip and lift. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold at the top and squeeze. Squeeze that ring. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you can rise up on the balls of your feet to go a little higher, that's more of a challenge. We're going to combine those moves. Dip the hips, lift and squeeze. Dip, lift, squeeze. Make sure the hips are staying nice and level. We have 6, 5. Keep those heels lifted if you took that challenge. 3, 2, Last one, hold at the top, pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll yourself down. Ooh, very good. Use that ring to give yourself a little stretch, hamstring stretch, maybe a little inner thigh stretch for a second. Switch sides. Open the leg. Good, back to center. Okay, drape your legs over the foot bar. Squeeze your legs together. Breathe in and exhale, nod the chin and roll yourself all the way up. Take a breath in and tuck and roll yourself all the way back. Bone by bone. Breathe in and exhale, roll up. Now, if you are having trouble rolling all the way up, the nice thing is you can use this ring to help you. So what that would look like is you put both feet into the ring, you breathe in, and then as you roll up, you push your feet into the ring and try to find your teaser position, like so. Okay, so you can pick whichever one works for you. We're gonna do 3 more. Breathe in, roll up, roll back down nice and slow, so it's working both directions. Last 2. And 1 more. Hold at the top, reach down, change your springs, so you have just 1 red and 1 blue. Okay, and then roll yourself back down. If you like that ball behind your head, go ahead and put it back behind your head. And we're gonna just take our hands in our straps, put your ring between your knees, and bring your legs to a tabletop position. You can be in the short loops for more tension or the long loops, whatever works for you. Okay, feet are either connected or you can have them in tabletop. And then we're just gonna start by pressing the arms down and lifting back up. And press down with that exhale and lift up. Okay, now we're gonna add that little squeeze of the ring. So the next time you press your arms down, give the ring a squeeze. Ooh, feel that deep core muscle, pelvic floor. Exhale, press. Good for 4. And 3. 2. One more time, press your arms down, bend your elbows, and each time you press your arms down, you're squeezing that ring for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 3. And 2. Ouch. And 1. Oh boy. I feel kind of bad because I did that to all my clients this week, and that was really hard. Switch the ring to the ankles, and then put both hands back in the straps. Short loops would be harder, long loops a little bit lighter tension. Arms come up right over your chest. Keep your hands there so you have tension in the straps. And then without that low back arching, you're gonna reach your legs out and pull back in. Here's my hip pop. Reach, pull in. You got 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Anytime you need a rest, put your feet down and relax your arms. Okay, let's begin with our arms in a T. Bring your legs to a tabletop, and then start by pulling the straps down by your hips and opening back to a T. Pulling down, opening. On the next one, if you'd like to add on, you're gonna reach your legs out as you pull the straps down. Good. Third option is to give the ring a little squeeze as you reach those legs out. You go for 4. I am shaking. 3, 2. Don't let that low back leave the carriage. 1, and open the arms, set the feet down, and relax for a moment. Okay, we got one more. This time we're gonna be lifting our head, neck, and chest. So you can get rid of the ball if you want. Legs come to tabletop, arms are right up over the shoulders. Breathe in and then exhale, curl your head, neck, and chest up as the arms come down. Try that again, curl up. This time you can add the legs reaching out. Curl up, reach the legs out, and lower back down. Find that little pause on the way out. And lower down, 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold at the top. Give the ring a little squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Relax down. Hang up your straps. Take the ring out. Set it down. We'll take a little pause from that for just a moment while we windshield wiper the legs and open up the chest. Let the arms reach out to a T. Very good. Okay, take your ball out, roll to one side, and push yourself up. And we are moving on to some lunges. So take your spring down to 1 red spring, and we're gonna use our ring again because it is a magic circle class. So we're gonna start with lunges on one side. You can have the option of holding the ring in your hands. If you feel really unstable, you can just put it down and put your hands on the foot bar. Stagger your feet so the foot on the ground is a little bit forward, and the foot that's back on the shoulder rest the knee is elevated. Okay, so holding onto that ring, find your balance, drop into that reverse lunge, and come right back up. Carriage comes in. Drop down, and push through that heel to stand. Okay, and then adding on, we give the ring a little squeeze each time we lunge down. We'll go for 5 and 4, 3, 2. Good, and last one for this series. Now we're gonna add a reach of the ring. So each time you lunge down, you're gonna reach the ring out and bring it in. Reach out and bring it in. You could also go a little higher if you'd like with the ring. That's a little more challenging. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. On this next one, I want you to hold that lunge, bring the ring back in by your chest, rotate towards the knee that's bent, rotate back to center, bring it in. We'll try that again, lunging down, rotate, rotate back, bring it in. 3 more. Now you can either come in and get out of that lunge each time, or you can stay right here and continue to rotate. 2 and 1. Ooh, those are hard. Bring it in. Very good. Okay, set your ring down for just a moment. We'll get to the other side in just a sec, but if you are comfortable kneeling and doing arm work on the carriage, you can do that, or you can sit back over your heels like this. Reach back, grab your straps. I would probably start with the long loops. This is a red spring, so it is a little heavier. If it's too heavy, you can drop it down to a blue spring. Okay, you gotta grab your ring though. So once your straps are in your hands, grab your ring, either stay sitting over your heels, or if you'd like, you can rise up. Just make sure you're really engaged in that core before you start moving your arms. Okay, elbows are bent, breathe in, and exhale, reach the arms forward with the ring out in front of you, and bend your elbows back in. Exhale, reach, bring it in. Now you can add a little squeeze here if you'd like. We'll do 3 more like that. On the next one, keep your arms long, and we lower and lift. Ooh, lower and lift. Working the front of the shoulders, biceps. Obviously your core is working. 5, 4, 3. You're only going just about to here. You're not going higher than that. Good, one more time, and then bend your elbows back in. Okay, let's do one more set here. Trying to still grow tall. Reach the arms forward, lower the arms down, lift up, and bend it back in. We'll do 5. Reach forward, lower down, lift up, bend in. Ooh. Last 2. I am feeling this. And last one, reach forward, lower, and lift. Whoo, very good. Sit back, set your ring down, hang up your straps. On to the other side for lunges on the other side. Okay, so just like we did on the other side, stagger the feet. Your knee that's over the carriage is hovering. Ring is in front of your chest. Drop into that reverse lunge and come back up. Push through that heel. Good. And then if you want to add that squeeze of the ring, go for it. 5. Try to keep your hips leveled here. 3, 2, one more time. And now we add the reach of the ring. Reach the ring out, pull it back in. Now you can do that overhead reach, a little bit higher. Up to you. Got 5 more. 5, 4, and let's, on the next one, we're gonna hold that lunge, pull the ring back into your chest, rotate towards the knee that's bent, rotate back, come back up. Do it again, lunge down, rotate, rotate back, bring it in. Now you can either continue with this or hold that lunge and rotate 3 times. 2, and last one. Bring it in. Whoo. Let's set our ring down and turn around onto our knees, knees against the shoulder rest. Let's go into a little bit of back work now. Okay, so choking up on your ropes. Find that nice tall spine. Shoulders are back and down. Breathe in, and then exhale, pull the straps straight back, resisting forward. This is called chest expansion. It's a great exercise for your upper back. Trying to get that collarbone nice and open and wide. And shoulders away from the ears. Let's go 4 more. 4. Good. 3. One more. And bring it in. Okay, this next one has a really high wobble factor, so please maybe just skip or try not to come back into this so much, but it's a tricep kickback. So what you want to do is sit your booty back a little bit. You're going to hinge forward, but keep your chest lifted. Engage your core, pull the straps back, elbows are by your side, and press back for 10, 9. If your core is not engaged here and you are just starting to lose connection to your core, you will fly forward. I've seen it. It's not good. But this is a great way to get some tricep work in while also sneaking in some lower body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way forward with the arms. Rise up, crisscross your straps, and then hold them parallel. Roll those shoulders back. You can choke up on the ropes if you want it a little bit heavier. Pull the straps back for rowing. Exhale, pull, resist. Now, if you would like a little bit more of a challenge, instead of a just double arm row, you can actually pull and rotate to one side. So it looks like this. It's heavy. Pull and rotate to the other side. So pick which version you want to do today, and we will do 6 more. 5, 4, Good. 3, 2, and 1 more. Very good. Uncross the straps, hang the straps up, and let's sneak in a quick plank. So back your knees up, drape your toes over the platform. Toes are kind of hanging off. I like to do a forearm plank, but if you'd rather have your hands down, you can do it that way as well. Hands come down. I like to have my hands around the shoulder rest. I've also seen clients with their arms like this, if that feels better to you. Pick whichever version works. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the knees, push the carriage out, checking that the shoulders are still right over those elbows or wrists if you're on your hands. Hold and breathe. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. Nice long, low back. Beam the chest forward. No sinking in the back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, bring the carriage in. Now, if that was a good enough challenge, you can definitely stick with that for our second plank. Otherwise, if you'd like to try push-ups using the magic circle, this is a little more advanced, but it's also kind of a fun way to do push-ups because this ring assists you. So what you do is you just put the ring, the pad of one ring, kind of right on the sternum of your breastbone, right between your breasts, right? And make sure it's nice and comfortable. And then you want to have your hands down. I like to make an L shape with my hands around the shoulder rest. Okay, now find that connection to the core. Breathe in. And then lift your knees. Push the carriage out just to where the shoulders are still over the wrists. And then you're going to bend your elbows and push. Bend and press. Kind of a nice way to do push-ups. 8, 7. Good. 4 more. Still hard though. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Whew, that is hard. Very good. Step off and step off. Very good. Okay, for this next one, go ahead and add on either, let's do a blue spring, so you have a red and a blue. And then take a seat on your carriage with your ring. Don't lay down yet. We're gonna actually just sit up. I want you to sit about halfway back, so you have enough room to roll back. You're not gonna hit the shoulder rest. And I'm using the strap, this little foot strap here, to start, and then you can always take your feet out if you want more of a challenge. So that strap will help you. Flex your feet, bring your arms out in front of you, and sit up on your sit bones, right? If you're behind your sit bones, you're here. Sit up on your sit bones, breathe in, and then exhale, roll back behind your sit bones, roll back, 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 back. Hopefully you don't hit the shoulder rest, and then scoop your belly, roll back up. If you did hit the shoulder rest, just scoot forward a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, hug the core, roll back into that C curve. You got that nice scoop of the belly, and then exhale, roll yourself back up. 2 more like that, roll back and roll up. On the next one, we're gonna hold, roll back, hold. We're gonna lift the ring up and down, up and down. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Roll yourself up. Breathe in, breathe out, roll back, rotate to one side, rotate back to center, and then rotate to the other side. Back to center, roll it up. Now you can either roll up between each twist, after you've done a twist on each side, or you can just continue to rotate. Here's your obliques. Keep that ring centered with your chest. Rotate, and you're in that roll back C curve position with your spine. I am shaking. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and roll it up. Very good. 1 more here, sitting up nice and tall. Roll back through the center, rotate to one side, and lift that ring up and over to the other side, back to center, roll it up. Let's go the other way. Roll back, rotate, Lift up, draw that rainbow. You should be shake, shake, shaking. Back to center, roll it up. Rotate, lift up and over, center, and up. We got 3 more. Roll back, rotate. Last 2. And last one. Whoo. And back to center and roll it up. But there's more. Last one, roll back. Little up an inch, down an inch. Up, down, up, down. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy, that was tough. All right, you get to lay down now. Take those feet out of the loops down below and put your ring on your belly. Reach back and grab your long loops of your straps. You're gonna put your feet in the long loops. You should have that red and blue on for the springs. You could also do this if you wanted more of a challenge with 2 reds. I'm gonna stick with the red and blue today. Take that ring, place it between your ankles, right there, and then reach the legs out long. Pelvis is in that neutral position. We start by lifting the legs up, making sure that tailbone stays down. Press the legs down, but only to where you can still maintain neutral in your pelvis, right? We know this by now. Lifting up, pressing down. We have a little bit of tension in the ring, but not fully squeezing it yet. Okay, 2 more. On the next one, after you lower your legs down, we're gonna bend our knees in and press our legs out and squeeze that ring. Bend in, it's like frog, right? Squeeze, bend, and squeeze. We got 5, good, 4. Use your exhale breath. Each time you push your feet away, you're exhaling and pulling belly button to spine. Last 2. And 1. Now right here, we're just gonna pulse that ring 8 times. Squeeze, release, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs up, press the legs down, bend the knees in, and push away with a squeeze. Lift up, press down, bend, and press. Lift, lower, bend and press. We got 3 more. Ooh, I am shaking too. Last one, lift and lower, and then lower down and pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking so much. Very good, a little butterfly stretch. And you have made it to your cool down. So a couple leg circles in each direction and some nice stretches. That was a hard class, and now I feel kind of bad what I did to my clients this week. Reverse your circle. That's all right. That's what we're here for, right? Last 2. And last 1. Give yourself a nice stretch. You can bring your legs out wide, pulling down on those ropes. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. Legs can come up. You can give yourself that hamstring stretch. Butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet together. Maybe pulling on the ropes or letting your feet drop down and opening your arms to a T. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. 1 more, breathe in and exhale through that mouth. Relaxing your nervous system. Go ahead and bring your legs up, take your feet out, and roll to one side, push yourself up, and you are all done. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel good, and that was a great Magic Circle class. See you next time.